Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Mademoiselle Lynna, and you can find me online at www.scottishsunflower.com. Today we are here for the Aquarius TarotScope for January 2024. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The Significator. This card represents you or the situation you are asking about. And we have the Seven of Pentacles from Mystic Dreamer Tarot. A woman stands before a bush heavy with pentacles. She holds a hoe and stands as if waiting. It is nearly time for her harvest. She uses this moment to reflect on her efforts, assessing whether the energy she put in is worth the results she'll get. This card tells you to take a break. You've done all you can do for now. Just like this farmer who has planted, weeded, and watered, you must wait for a time to do the rest. Neither you nor the farmer can force that. This card indicates that your careful efforts, planning, resourcefulness, and research will pay off. When the harvest comes, it will be a good one. This covers you. This card represents the general atmosphere around the focus of the reading, whether the focus be you or a situation. The covering card gives a metaphor of the energies at work. And we have the Seven of Swords from Tarot Mucha. In the pre-dawn hush, a warrior sneaks into the enemy camp and steals their weapons. He does not care about honor or righteous battle. Acting on his own, he pursues victory at any price. Taking such a sly and indirect strategic position throws everything into potential chaos. The traditional rules of war no longer apply, and the danger has been increased by this rash action. The next step should be considered very carefully. This crosses you. This card represents the energies arrayed in opposition to the cover card. If the card is positive, it can help the cover card rather than hindering it. And we have the Three of Cups from the International Icon Tarot. This is abundance, promise, conviviality, dancing, a celebration. The root of the matter. This card is a metaphor for everything that is the foundation of the covering card. This card reveals the root of the matter. And here we have the Star from the Gaian Tarot. Opening to grace. A time of peace and tranquility. A woman kneels before a sacred spring filled with starlight. In her hands she cups the water of life. Soon she will take a deep drink and be filled with renewal, hope, and inspiration. Her body becomes suffused with light as she experiences herself at one with all beings. Above her, the Pleiades rise, those dancing seven sisters who symbolize our heart's home. Behind her is the celestial stream between heaven and earth, known as the Milky Way, where pilgrims travel from one realm to the next. Beside her, the kingfisher reminds us of the halcyon days of peace and plenty. With our inner ear, we hear a voice proclaim, "I am the soul of nature, which gives life to the universe. From me all things proceed, and to me all things shall return." More than anything, the star goddess represents grace, a divine connection that is unearned and freely granted. Let us take our hope and inspiration from the Star of Wonder. May she remind us to offer up a prayer of thanksgiving for the multitude of blessings in our lives. You have the opportunity to relax into a time of calm, healing, and grace. Your heart is wide open, and you deeply feel your connection to Source, God, Goddess, the great mystery. It is a most blessed time of hope, peace, and well-being. You may experience yourself as part of a cosmic pattern, connected to everything else in the universe. This experience has been called nirvana, enlightenment, satori, awakening. Cherish this experience when it is time for you to come back to everyday life. Now is a good time to begin the practice of gratitude, of giving thanks. When our hearts are full, it's easy to be thankful. If we begin the practice now, it will be easier to sustain when times are rough. Follow your star, for it will guide you home. The past. This card describes energies that are ending or waning in this situation. And we have the Five of Swords from Tarot of the Holy Light. At the number 5, that marks the boundary between the personal world and the public world, opposite sides of a single nature are struggling for supremacy. Ouroboros, the worm of time, encircles the field on which the opposites contend. Broken and unbroken swords are silhouetted against a fiery shape that shimmers with astral information. The warning color is here to remind us not to get too swept up in the moment's action. This is just a skirmish in a much larger struggle. Pause and think. There is no need to aim for the kill, but only the necessity of establishing a pecking order amidst contending priorities. There is also no need to imagine that the dark and light-colored eagles are mortal adversaries, merely because we catch them in a moment of dominance and submission. It is just as accurate to view these scuffling birds as siblings, spouses, or partners working on a mutual project, caught in the act of hashing out their responses to each other's positions. Once they have set rules for their engagements, which each one is honor-bound to observe, then the rule is, may the best man, idea, path, or method win. Within the circle of mutual agreement held open by Ouroboros, the two can try out their newest moves and develop their skills by playing off of each other. Like sparring martial artist or gymnast throwing and catching each other, they become stronger even as they drive each other beyond their previous limits. The two actors have a strong and healthy bond between them, which has a moderating effect on their individual ferocity and competitiveness. Saturn exalted in Libra boosts fair play and a level playing field, a situation that fosters everybody's growth and learning. Certain lessons can only come from getting in the ring and fighting it out with a partner who is a worthy adversary. One accepts in advance that both parties will take a drubbing in the contest, and the lesser contender will suffer defeat. After all, it's the sting of defeat that raises our motivation to rise above our limitations. The person who will engage with us and administer our lessons is to be thanked for their service to our learning. This crowns you. This card shows something that may happen, but is not certain to happen in this situation. And here we have the 5 of Coins from Tarot of Dreams. This is misfortune, going to extremes to protect loved ones, being let down by social institutions, a poor me frame of mind. The woman or the baby is experiencing a mid-course correction. Due to her own miscalculations, she must now endure a period of poverty, whether that be physical, mental, or emotional, before she can turn to the next cycle in her life. The future. This card shows what will most likely happen in the future. We have the 6 of Swords from the Bonfire Tarot. This is knowing it is time to move. Go with the flow. Thoughts are light as feathers. Concentrate on action towards your freedom. Feeling small and pensive. Leaving the chaos behind you and moving towards a brighter future. Hopes and fears. This card represents your hopes and fears in the matter. And here we have the King of Wands from the Book of Shadows Tarot, Volume 2, so below. The King of Wands helps others to live their passion and realize their potential. Family and friends. This card is a metaphor for the influences and energies of family and friends in this situation. And we have the 8 of Pentacles from Llewellyn's Classic Tarot. The 8 of Pentacles embodies the saying that practice makes perfect. It suggests an opportunity to improve and grow in one's art or craft. The focus is on attention to detail and technical perfection. While the goal is the best product possible, the work itself also provides satisfaction. Tediness is not a problem because of the enjoyment found in the task itself, and because of the firm commitment to improving one's skills. Another saying for this card is that anything worth doing is worth doing well. Dreams and ideals. This card represents your dreams and ideals in the matter. And we have the Seven of Chalices from the Book of Shadows Tarot, Volume 2, so below. The world is full of opportunities, and we are full of potential, as this young woman now knows. The imagination is a great gift, for through it we can experience all possible futures and thereby commit to one and manifest it in our lives. What will come? This card represents the outcome of the question, the progression of events in the situation, the end of the story. And here we have the Sun from the Mystical Cats Tarot. O blessed Sun, to bask in your heat, to feel your welcome rays of warmth on soft, furry underbelly. This is the height of happiness. Of all the pleasures the cat goddess has given her beloved children, Sun is the most sublime. All things grow stronger in its light. All life gathers energy and shines it forth again. Nothing is impossible for those who are made of sunshine. We are golden, we are dazzling, we are perfection. This is a time of sweet happiness for you, when you are deeply grateful for your blessings. You can relax and trust that all is well, and all will continue to be well. Let any lingering doubts be burned away like mist under the morning sun. Stretch and expand into the limitless radiance of joy. I hope this reading has helped you and will help lead you and guide you throughout the month. If it has helped you and you feel like it will help someone else, please feel free to share this video. And as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you would like a more detailed and in-depth personalized reading, you can book online at www.scottishsunflower.com. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Love you bunches. Bye-bye.